What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from Dawson Speak TV and D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the videos on this channel. Much love to those who support this channel by donating. I appreciate it. All that information is in the description box underneath the video. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notifications when I drop a new video. Now let's get into this topic. Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. Now, this video is for educational purposes, and as I approach this topic with respect, I want you all to please be respectful in my comment section. Thanks. Now, before I get into this story, I want to say that Dawson Speaks TV does not discriminate on the basis of race, color, religion, gender expression, age, national origin, disability, marital status, sexual orientation, military status, or political affiliation. Now, for many of my subscribers who've been rocking with me for years, you all know that about 7 years ago, I believe when it was, I did a video on Pastor Eric Redden, who is a pastor in Miami Gardens, Florida. Back then, there were people in the community who went to the local news station and they said that Pastor Eric Redden had allegedly lied to them and scammed them. And then there was the story that's currently in court now of Mr. Edward Fuller, who is a 76-year-old who was building a home that he eventually wanted to leave to his daughters once he made his transition. Now, prosecutors allege that Pastor Eric Redden defrauded the 76-year-old man, Mr. Edward Fuller, out of his home and more than $267,000. And that's a separate case that's going on in Miami-Dade. Pastor Eric Redden, who's already facing serious criminal charges in both Miami-Dade and Broward counties, was recently arrested in Pembroke Pines after authorities say that he was found in possession of a stolen Range Rover. Now, according to court records, Raymond Motors on Biscayne Boulevard in Miami, Florida, reported the vehicle stolen after Pastor Eric Redden allegedly used fraudulent wire transfer documents to obtain it. Sources told WLPG local news that the wire transfer papers were either fake or invalid, and when confronted and asked to return the SUV, prosecutors say that Pastor Eric Redden promised to bring the Range Rover back. However, he never did. Now, the Assistant State Attorney, Susan Hugentugler, said this in court, and I'll quote her verbatim. The fact of the matter is, for 1 month he had this car. He knew full well he was supposed to pay the money. They can't say now, okay, pay us the money and state go away. End quote. In other words, Pastor Eric Redden, you allegedly committed a crime and you have to be responsible for your actions. Now, in court, prosecutors said that immediate action is needed to protect the community. Wow. Now, I'm going to let you all watch this video, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary, and you all know me. I'm Dawson, and I won't hold back.
Miami Gardens pastor back in custody after being released from jail less than a week ago. A Broward judge revoked Eric Redden's bond today after prosecutors argued he should be behind bars to protect the community from further criminal activity. Local 10's Jeff Wines here has more from court.
Miami Gardens pastor Eric Redden already out on bond for other fraud-related charges. He was simply supposed to stay out of trouble. He did not. Redden accused of using a fake $25,000 wire to obtain a Range Rover.
It's a big misunderstanding. It all get cleared up.
That's what Miami Gardens pastor Eric Redden said after bonding out Friday night on a grand theft auto charge. But this morning it wasn't cleared up. In fact, Redden was taken back into custody after a Broward judge revoked his bond. Judge Ernest Kalra agreed with prosecutors who said Redden violated his pretrial release. He was already out on bond on fraud charges in Miami-Dade and Broward, and then got arrested again for this grand theft outside court before he was taken back into custody. Redden had nothing to say.
Eric, why does this keep happening, man?
He did trick them into believing that the $25,000 was being wired to them.
Redden took possession of a Range Rover from Raymond Motors using what prosecutors say was a fake wire transfer.
Texas feel that was the moment he gave them the phony wire.
The dealership gave Redden the keys, and when the money didn't show up, they told him to bring the SUV back, and he didn't.
That happened within a couple of weeks, way back in March. He still wasn't giving it back to them. He giving them excuses.
Redden's attorney, Andrew Cassier, arguing in court today that Redden has since worked out a plan to pay for the SUV.
And now he wants to cover it up by saying, oh, I will take care of everything and I'll pay for it now.
So right now, Eric Redden is being held without bond. We do expect more charges out of Miami-Dade County. We will keep you posted. For right now in Fort Lauderdale, Jeff Weinseer, Local 10 News.
Thanks, Jeff Weinseer. I'll take it from here. All right, y'all, let's go in. Now, you all heard in that news clip that the reporter, Jeff Weinseer, asked Pastor Eric Redden, why does this keep happening? And honestly, Pastor Eric Redden, that's what I want to know. And I'm sure the viewers, the people in South Florida, as well as all of your pastor buddies want to know, why does this keep happening? Because I certainly don't believe that anyone is targeting you. Out of all of the pastors that we have in South Florida, especially in Miami-Dade, do you honestly think that these individuals have nothing better to do with their time than to focus on you and all of your shenanigans? Oh, but Dawson, the devil is busy. The devil is busy. Look here, that's a cop-out. It seems like you're busy being involved in criminal activity. The prosecutors, the judge, Brayman Motors, they're not blaming the devil. Sir, they're blaming you. What's going on with you, Pastor Eric Redden? Because all of these people over the years have reached out to the local news station about how you scammed them. And the stories go all the way back to 2017, I believe. Sir, everybody's not lying. And it's sad because it appears there's no real repentance and you're still in the Lord's pulpit preaching. Now, Pastor Eric Redden, on social media last month, you posted this. Anytime a pastor is having trouble in his church, there's always another preacher behind it. Pastor Eric, that's not true. Your followers watch the news just like everyone else. They see you up close and personal. They know what's going on, and I'm sure they have questions just like everyone else. Pastor Eric Redden, I haven't done a story on you in years. Although there have been many stories that have come out. I've had news reporters reach out to me. Other pastors in South Florida who know you reach out to me. I still have those messages. And other individuals who have dealt with you in the past. I didn't contact those people back saying, give me the scoop. Do y'all want to come on my show? Let's have a panel discussion. No, I don't need all of that. My show is called Dawson Speak. I can do it all by myself. I don't need a panel of guests to get my point across. Trust me, I'm more than able. Pastor Eric, I just want you to get yourself together and for all of this mess to stop, because it seems that every year there's a story in the news about you. And this mess has been going on for almost a decade now. It started with you and it's going to have to stop with you. And if it doesn't, I don't think it's going to end well for you. Because the judge, the prosecutors, Brayman Motors, Mr. Edward Fuller, the people in the community that have grievances against you, they're not backing down. And they don't care about your position as pastor. They don't care about your title or your church. They want justice. And if all these allegations about you throughout the years are true, I hope, I pray that justice is served on their behalf. I'm done. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you all think about this video. Please share the video with family and friends. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Thank you to those who support this channel and say, my God, Dawson, you bless me. I'm going to bless you back. I appreciate it. I love you all. Until next time, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself and each other. And remember, protect your peace and protect your energy. Peace.